Grand Rising family, how you guys doing out there? Robert Greene Jr. from the Search Me Foundation LLC and searchmefoundation.org. And we are now on all social media platforms. So make sure you guys are looking up in Search Me Foundation or in Search Me Foundation LLC. You guys follow, like, share, subscribe. We follow back. The love is shown back. And we are now on YouTube. So if you guys are looking for the videos with the audios, all you have to do is go on YouTube and search up my name, Robert Greene Jr. So how you guys doing out there, family? Like I said, I'm down but not defeated, ecstatic, going on. Hopefully everybody is feeling the same. And we are living life to the best as it can be. And what I just said, today's episode is going to be down but not defeated, and that's one thing I want to touch on. Like in one prior episodes, I explained to you guys I was going through this medical condition. I haven't been at work, but I'm looking at the bright side of things because, like I said, I have my own personal businesses going on, so that allows me to put the focus on that and have things in play where, the motion doesn't stop. You got to keep going. And, it's been times like I'm practicing on this one wheel scooter. I love it to death. You've probably seen a couple of videos I posted on TikTok if you guys are following. And once again, that's in the Search Me Foundation. But if you guys are following, you'll see me. I'm out practicing, And, it's sometimes I get kind of discouraged. And, I feel, I don't get to the why me, but I just like, hey, man, it's really tough. This is something tough on me. But I am down, but not defeated. So I want to let you guys know, if you're going through a situation, life happens. Everybody goes through something. Some people does not share about it, and everybody handles it in a different way. So my thing is, you want to try to turn the negative into a positive. So that was my thing. I'm like, you know what? While I'm out of work for this time, I set a goal for me reading this X amount of books and getting this X amount of books knocked out. And also at the same time, I'm going to be working out. I have this workout plan, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to stick to this workout plan, to this nutritious plan, because this is the time for me to reinvent myself. And that's the most important thing about whenever you're down and it seems like all the odds are against you. A cat fights best when its back is against the wall. A cat will be scared, a cat will run, a cat will do whatever. But when it comes to the moment when you have your back against the wall, well, the cat has its back against the wall, is when it gets in attack mode. And everything that's formulating, everything that's happening has me in the logic of a cat. I'm like, I feel like my back's against the wall. So what do? I'm going to fight back. I'm going to attack. I'm going to make sure I'm doing these type of things. I want to make sure that my businesses are flourishing enough where me being out of work, it doesn't even matter because I'm still working. You're never out of work when you're still working. Me being out of work, it gives me this time to, spend more time with the kids. Spend more time at the house, do more things that needs to be done, which all in my restrictions that I could do, because it sucks having the restrictions. But besides that, we're always going to be down, but we're not going to be defeated. Defeated is a mindset. We want to stay up. We want to have the winner mindset. In fact, I received a text from a good friend, Terrell Duckworth, today, and it really kind of uplifted me, because he was like, "Good morning, champion. Let's defeat this day." And I'm like, wow. That's really the reference, and and the mindset. It all went together and it clicked together. And I was like, thank you, my brother, because I appreciate that. Sometimes we need to hear from other people, and it could be something small, but I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna depict what needs to be heard, and that champion, let's defeat the day. And I'm like, yeah, buddy. So I'm back in motion, I'm action, I'm ecstatic, I'm good. I hope each and every one of you guys are good. like I said, life happens to everybody. So I'm not going to sit here and highlight my one problem and think that my one problem is worse than your one problem, or that your one problem is worse than mine. But it's at the end we're down, you know, and it's okay to be down. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to feel, but it's not okay to sit here and wallow in all that negativity. You know, if we're gonna talk today about the negative so we can vent and let it out and get it out, that is fine by me. But tomorrow and forever on, we're talking about solutions. You know, you put all your eggs in one basket and nothing happened. Well, get them eggs and put them in another basket. Let's make something else happen. Let's not be defeated. It's ways to work around things. If you use your mind is the most biggest computer you can find. And there's so much stuff you could be doing right now. If you use your mind and your creativity, you feel like, and who you are and your skills, your talents, and you combine all this, you're like, hey, what else could I be doing to fix this problem? Or how long will I go through this hurt? Because the choice of going through the hurt, how long you go through the hurt, nobody can tell you how long you go through the hurt, but the choice, how long you let it keeps hurting you, is on you. And the building is what you need to be focusing on. You know, like I said, it's okay to have emotions. It's okay to have feelings. I actually just finished another good read, Alpha Male Bible. Okay, now when I say Alpha Male Bible, and I tell people, like, man, I read the Alpha Male Bible, people are looking like this dominant dude, and this guy wants to control women. He wants to control things. The book is nothing like that. The book is about your health, your physical, your mental, your spiritual. It's actually uplifting. They give you affirmations at the end, and I feel like sometimes seeing these affirmations, repeating these affirmations daily, reminding yourself that, hey, this is who I am. And it actually breaks down the description of an alpha male. And an alpha male is actually, according to the book, excuse me, I apologize. Alpha male is actually a man who secure about himself, who feels, who's emotional, who sticks to his goals, lack of procrastination. You know, it's so much that I gained from this book. So I'm like, hey, these goals and everything I set for myself, I'm finna get on it. It was just more inspiring. And then, like I'm saying, that text message, champion, let's defeat this day. It reminds me of the Pinky and the Brain, you know, because Pinky would always have these questions. The Brain, he would ask Brain. It's a cartoon from the 90s, so you guys look it up, Pinky and the Brain. But on Animaniacs, it was like a segment cartoon within a cartoon, and Pinky always would ask Brain, "What are we going to do today, Brain?" Because Pinky was not like adequate mind thinking, you know, and he always asked Brain, and Brain would tell him the same thing we do every day. We're trying to take over the world, and that's where we want to be. We want to be taking over the world. When I say over the world, I mean your world. Not meaning you're trying to rule a whole entire world, but your world, your surroundings, your friends, your conversations, your goals. You want to come more complete with that, and you want to take over that, and you want to run that. You want to get that in control, because not even just a man, a person with that much stuff in control cannot be broken. That's why I want to say we're always going to be down. It's going to be so much stuff. Not we're always going to be down, but it's going to be so much emotional stuff's going to happen to you. Medical stuff's going to happen to you. We're not going to let that defeat us. We're going to hold our head up. We're going to have our chest out. We're going to formulate plans. We're going to do better. We're going to say, hey, this is what I need to do so I won't be hurting from the situation. these things I just came up with I need to do will help me heal from this situation. These things that I came up to do will make me better in the situation. And I just can't, as a person, let me just wallow in my pain, hurt. I'm just like, no, I'm in motion. I'm picking my reads, buying new books, putting stuff in motion, promote more of my business. And, you know, something's going to take off. But without the hard work and the dedication, you got to be all the way there. You always got to be all the way there. And it's mental. You got to be in the mental. You got to, like I said, the emotions going to come, but the mental has to be stronger. The mental has to tell you, hey, I'm down, but I'm not defeated. I will not be defeated. Anything anybody throw at me is not defeated. I cannot be defeated. Like, if you lose things, you know, you can lose everything. But if you use your mental, you still have the knowledge to rebuild and to succumb and to be better, to build better. You know, you can see the errors and everything that was made, and you're like, you know what, this next time I build, it's going to be much better. It's going to be much grander. So it's this. That's why I had to get on this, because I know I go through things. And you know what? One of my friends said it best. He was saying that with his soon-to-be ex-wife, he was saying that they were having a conversation, and she was like, I have this health condition. So she wanted to be a stay-home wife. And she was like, I have these health conditions. I can't do this and that. And he said that he replied to her, man, they got people with no hands working at Walmart. I cannot, it resonated to me. So I'm like, man, I cannot sit here and complain about my situation, because it's people with worse situations who made lemonade out of lemons. So what could I do to formulate in my brain where I could be the one to do the same, or not even yet better? So I don't want to complain. I don't want to wallow in sorrow. Yeah, I got down at first, and I'm like, man, I had to, why me? No, why me? Why me? Because you were chosen. That's why I was chosen to do this. I was chosen to be great. And if I let this one moment defeat me, I will always remain down. But if I prevail from this moment, it's not going to be poor him. He had this happen. Poor him. He can't do this because this happened. Poor him. It's going to be, look at him. Look at him. He triumphed. He was down, but he wasn't defeated, and he rose up, and he did better than what he could do before, and everything will come back tenfold. It's all in the mindset. It's all in the grind behind the mindset. So I just want you guys to know, man, you guys stay strong. I'm rooting for each and every one of y'all. We're family. We're friends. I love you guys to death, and I want to thank you guys for always tuning in. And remember, when we're going through things, down, but not defeated. So we're going to rise like the phoenix. We're going to get out these ashes, and we're going to come back better than before. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all got to stay tuned. Content's going to be coming like crazy, so I have the time now. But y'all got to stay safe.